so cool. Don't ask me, just do what you do. Meet me in the trail, it's going down. Meet me in the mall, it's going down. Meet me in the club.
What's up, everybody? Welcome in Rockstarflipper Live on a Friday night. I know, what a treat, 2 nights in a row. I'm sure you guys are just thrilled. So, 47 people in the chat before I even opened the window. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm probably going to get a trademark infringement just for that opening musical number. I may have to edit that out in a minute, but just figured I'd let you guys, let you all hear that. Did that music come through the speakers? Did it? 100 people already. Oh my, uh-oh. A lot of nervous people. I'm going to try to keep this happy Rockstar, but it may turn into upside down Rockstar. So we'll see. A lot of people ask me if this is going to be about Bitcoin. It is not about Bitcoin. This has nothing to do. We're not going to discuss that. Whew, we're way over on the other spectrum. So Bitcoin forever. People are going to troll me from now on about Bitcoin. Wow, we are at 220 people, and I've been on 30 seconds. So thank you guys for being interested enough to come visit me on a Friday. So now that I have so many people in the chat, I just wanted to come on and just let you guys know that this was clickbait. I have nothing to talk about, and I just wanted to see how many people I could get in the chat. I'm totally kidding. No, this is real. I'm kidding. Don't leave. Don't run away. I have something to talk about. I scared you guys. That'd have been funny, but I had to do it. I'm sorry. We have real topics of conversation to go over tonight. Bernie's Bootlegs just donated $2 via the super chat. He's so happy I'm doing a video about Bitcoin. You guys are never ending going to troll me about Bitcoin. Fine, do it. Get it out of your system so we can get on to more important topics. Everyone just went crazy. Who's this Casey chick? Yeah, Terry's here. 274 people. I am not tired. I promise you. I have done a lot, but I'm not tired. Like, I'm awake right now. Do you have zombies for super chat now? I don't, because if I go live with the zombies, everything goes to hell. So anyways, if you're on social media, if you're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, I don't care what you use, please post this link to this video that you are watching right now. If you're watching later, go ahead and spread it around too. I don't care. Please get as many people in this chat right now as you can. I'm going to wait a minute or two before I get into the good juicy stuff. So you have time to get some popcorn, time to get a drink, time to put this out on Instagram, social media, all that good stuff. And hopefully, and I would prefer you do it on Instagram. My target audience is Instagram right now. I know we're on YouTube, but Instagram is where I want the most people to come from. So if you could do that, please do it. That'd be awesome. And then we're going to jump onto it right now. Paul wants to know if he can pay for a super chat in Bitcoin. Sure. Great. Anyway, so big hugs. Why are people using pennies? That's so funny. We don't sell recoins. That's okay. So we're at 300 people. So before I jump into this, I want to cover a couple of quick points. First, we're going to get the most important thing out of the way. Important thing number one. Important thing number two. Okay, and important thing number three is very, very important, and this is the serious part. So a lot of people are going to take this video as me trolling, as me hating, as me being a mean person, as me being a bad person, as me being whatever they want to call it. I don't care. Okay, so this video is not a troll. I'm not being a hater. I'm not being mean. I'm not being any of those things. But I've sat back for a long time, and I've watched a lot of bad things happen to a lot of nice people, a lot of good people, a lot of you people. And in this community, a lot of people that I have that follow me, watch me, buy stuff from me, get me views on YouTube, help me go to my eBay store. They're the same people that help and view and watch and pay and do all those things for several other people. And we're not going to use any names. I'm not going to use any names. And this video is strictly my opinion and strictly based on fact and does not necessarily reflect real characters or people. Any similarities are strictly coincidence. Are we all following me on this? We're all on the same page here. So I'm not, Bernie says I'm drunk as fuck. I'm not drunk. That is the first alcohol I've had all day. Just FYI. It's not going to be the last, but it's the first. So So my problem is that when I have a follower or a viewer or somebody that puts their faith in me and spends money on me or watches me or implements a policy that I put out on YouTube or on Instagram or wherever, and they go out in the world and they get taken or scammed or schemed or lied to or BS'd or treated wrongly, that action reflects back on me, even though I have nothing to do with anyone else directly. If anyone else goes out and screws them or screws you, it could potentially cost me a fan, a viewer, because it just puts a bad taste in everyone's mouth. And that's been happening a lot lately. And I actually received a few messages, and I know one of those messages came from somebody who's in the chat right now telling me that they were screwed and lied to and treated rudely and badly by somebody else. And they were no longer going to watch me or anyone else because of how they were treated by someone else. And yeah, no liability. Yes. So this video is a giant disclaimer. Yes. So that is the reason I'm making this video. I'm not hating and I'm not trolling. What I'm hating on is the disrespect that people are getting from different angles. And the fact that I have, what, 6 dislikes already tells me that it's possible that there are people in this chat right now who are really, really scared I'm making this video. So let's move on to the good stuff, to the details. So any of you familiar with eBay's shill bidding policy? Shill bidding policy. That's SHILL. And I apologize ahead of time. This is going to be a little lengthy video because there's a lot of information to cover. Is anybody familiar? Yeah, saying the pillars of the community making everyone look bad. Absolutely. So shill bidding. In the world of eBay, there's a term for an action that people take on active listings in order to artificially inflate the price. For example, a lot of you are familiar with Black Diamond Disney VHSs selling for $10,000. Now, we all know they're not worth $10,000. So why would somebody shill bid a Black Diamond VHS or any item for that matter? Paul DeLeo, $5. This is going to be good. Oh, it's getting there. Shill bidding is bad. So why would anyone artificially inflate an item on eBay for shill bidding ways? So there's 2 main reasons. One is illegal activity, terrorist, money laundering. What they'll do is they'll put an item up for 10 grand that's not worth 10 grand. Their buddy that's committing a drug launder or transfer of money will buy it, PayPal, and it looks like some legitimate transaction. So that is one reason. The second reason, which was actually unknown to me until I was made privy to the following information, is that it is, Kelly McNutt, it is money laundering, but there's a second reason why people would shill bid an item. And that reason is if perhaps, say, they started a new eBay channel that they wanted to try to get to qualify, excuse me, for top rated, because you have to do $1,000 in sales. Or perhaps it's because they started a new account that they wanted their screenshots from their sales to reflect a big, booming, gigantic number that would impress other people. And so it makes it look like they are a bigger, bolder person than they are. That's perhaps a reason why somebody would shill bid. And it was brought to my attention because, well, I don't follow, contrary to popular belief, I don't follow any other big eBay stores or YouTube channels or any of that stuff, except for the people that you know that I follow. It was brought to my attention that the act of shill bidding was committed on a item on eBay, and that the item was shill bidded and purchased by somebody known to the person shill bidding. It was purchased by somebody very close to them, and the transaction was never completed. That's the second half of what qualifies as shill bidding. Star Bryson, Merry Christmas, $5. Thank you for everything. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Star. I really, really appreciate the super chat. So it was brought to my attention that the item was purchased, the transaction was canceled, and it was in evidence, physical evidence, video, photo, physical evidence that the transaction was canceled because the item was still in the possession of the shill bidding seller. Which obviously a transaction could not have been completed if the item was sold and then shipped and then would be in the possession of someone else unless the item was returned, which would happen if we were talking about a t-shirt. But if in some reality fake world we were talking about a 300 or 400 pound item or 200 pound item, chances are that wouldn't happen. And that's what we're talking about. Lindy says, oh, you're talking about a couch. If I was discussing some real events, then it's possible an item such as a couch could be shill bidded and not actually completed in a transaction, which would mean the person doing the selling committed a shill bid, which is strictly against eBay policy and will cause your account to be closed. It's not an if, it's a yes. It will get your account closed if they can prove that it was done. It is provable. Why the account wasn't closed is, in my opinion, because people reported this from what I'm being told. This is all what I was told and what I saw. Because it's done through an automated process and that evidence isn't obvious to eBay corporate. It has to be presented to eBay front and center. And so that wasn't done. And it would have been done if it had been brought to people's attention earlier. Layden Miller, $7 super chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And Bernie's Bootlegs, $2. Did they shill bid with Bitcoin? Absolutely. You guys are welcome to say whatever you want in the chat. I cannot control the chat. Somebody just asked me if I can control the chat. I can delete comments, but once it's said, people screenshot it. There's nothing I can say. So feel free. Yeah. So a lot of people, in the chat. So that was the first thing that was brought to my attention. And trust me, I probably still could bring attention to it front and center and cause an issue. I just don't care. Okay. I care because it makes the eBay community bad, but it was kind of past the statute of limitations like months ago. So that makes it a little hard. Okay. So, that's number one. Destiny putting in some chat. So, okay. So number one is that, hey guys, by the way, I found a new YouTube channel recently and it was just brought to my attention in the last few days. I had no idea it existed. And there's a ton of good information on it. I'm going to give you guys the direct link. God, I can't talk tonight. The direct link to it so you can check a lot of stuff out after this show is over. But we're going to get into number two of bad things happening and people getting screwed, and it gets worse as I go. Trust me, I'm not gonna leave you guys in the dark about all this. So I'm just getting this link for you for this YouTube channel really quickly. Somebody recommended this YouTube channel to me the other day. Check it out. That YouTube channel, somebody sent it to me, and I haven't had a chance to go through it all, but it looks like it may have some good information on it. So the shot is hitting you hard. No, it's not. Okay, so number two, let's go over number two. So number one was our shill bidding story. I explained shill bidding to you. I explained to you how it could be done and how it was presented to me that it was done. So number two is starting a new business. So obviously I've started a few businesses in my life, and when I started a new business, or anytime I start a new business, even when I'm just in the flow of running a business, my number one concern is the customers, because bad feedback will cause you to lose a customer. Bad word of mouth will cause you to lose a customer faster than any other thing in the world. I don't care if you've got horrible pricing or horrible location or a horrible name or whatever it is. Bad word of mouth and bad reviews, bad will cause you to go out of business sooner than anything else in the whole world. And when you start a new business, especially when you start a new business, when you are brand new, the first year, the first 2 years, I got taught this by many people. You'll see it online. You'll hear it from Marcus Lemonis. You'll hear it from, the rich guys. They didn't take a vacation for 5 years, for 10 years, for 20 years. Bernie's, but shill bids were just, oh, I can't read. Bernie left a great super chat. Thank you so much for that super chat. So thanks for the $2, Bernie. And so most new entrepreneurs don't go on a vacation. They are just laser focused on customer service, customer service. And so when I'm in a business arrangement or taking money from people, whatever the case might be, for a product or a service, it's got to be perfect when you start. Otherwise, you just forget it. And I've had customers where I've had to review things like where they bought something from me on eBay. They will say they're going to buy more, but they're complete just jerks. And I'm just like, it's not worth it. But when people are legitimately good paying customers that support you with everything, blindly support you to the very end, and you don't reciprocate, that's a big word, reciprocate the customer service back to them, your business will fail. You will fail. And you will never, ever get another chance. Ever. And one of the hardest things to do for people is to admit that they've made a mistake and fix the mistake. It's hard for me, but it's hard for all of us, of course. So, the thing is that denial is a huge block. It won't allow anyone, like they push it aside. And so just like this video is going to be treated as, oh, it's just a hater and just a troll, instead of facing the music of I screwed up, I'm screwing up, I'm going to continue to screw up unless I fix it. There's an old saying I love that when somebody tells you you're wrong and you brush them off, it's possible they're wrong. But when 1,000 people tell you you're wrong, when 5,000, 10,000 people tell you you're wrong, it's probably time to look in the mirror and figure out that you're wrong. So essentially, it's been brought to my attention that a lot of people that watch me have spent a lot of money on a new business and new products, and they didn't get the customer service or the products that they expected, that they received. And for the most part, I would say 90% of them aren't concerned about the money. Is that right? Are those of you out there that have spent money on businesses, it's typically not about the money. If it's a car or a house, yeah, the money matters. But if you're buying a $15, $20, $25, $30, $35 item, you're not all that concerned about the money as you are the customer service that you received from the business and the business owner, right? And when you try to get a resolution from the business and business owner, excuse me for saying things like I'm saying them. I'm trying to be very, very, very careful how I say things, not because I'm scared of any kind of legal reciprocation, because trust me, I would love somebody to try to legally attack me, because the 1,500-page response my lawyer that represented me in federal court against Sprint is going to reply with will bury anyone that tries. Remember that in case anybody watching wants to try. I don't imagine a lady that represented me in federal court against a Fortune 10 company is going to be too worried about any lawsuits that are going to show up from this community. It'll be fun. But they don't expect the business owner they're trying to get resolution from to ignore them, to not respond to emails, to go on vacation, to do all the things that have nothing to do with the business. So, you guys, the chat is flying and I can't really read it all, so I apologize. If you guys are if there's empty holes and questions in the chat and people want to fill it in, feel free. I can't control that. It's going just too fast. So, yeah. So if I bought from a new business and they were just trying to get started and they made a mistake, because mistakes happen, you're a new business, you're learning, all that good stuff. I understand that. I would give them the opportunity to make it right. But if they ignored my emails, they ignored my correspondence, they ignored everything about it. And then I happened to see the business on social media on vacation or out doing things that weren't business related, I'd be a little upset, wouldn't you guys? You guys be a little upset, wouldn't you? So I've gotten a lot of upset messages and emails. That's true. Somebody said they ate page 845 today. That's true. This is the part of denial that makes it difficult. Denial doesn't allow you to accept responsibility for your mistakes. It doesn't allow you to accept responsibility that you've even made a mistake. You can't even admit to making a mistake. And there are a lot of mistakes being made. And yeah, careful what you wish for. You could have a tier 1 manufacturer sue you. I have had a Fortune 100 $50 billion company sue me, and I'm just fine. I have a lawyer that will eat your face off. Just FYI. So that's number 2, running a business and not running it properly. I'm no one to tell anyone how to run their business, but I am someone that can tell you when you're not running it correctly and treating people like shit, to stop treating them like shit and treat them like customers and fix it. I do have a face-eating lawyer. She is a pit bull. Okay. Is Olivia Pope your attorney? No, my attorney is one of those Miami zombie guys that eats faces. I got him on retainer. Not really nice. Took 13 hours. Yep. Okay, so that's number dos. Let's go to number trace, which is, I think, the most important one. And that is just generally, we're going to move from how you treat customers to how you treat people in general. So I'm a hardworking guy. I'd like to think that some of you think that. And some people have told me that I work too hard sometimes, to take the day off, take the night off. And some people have told me that I should relax, that I should not work this weekend, or, you know, Christmas or Christmas Eve or day after or whatever. And that I should spend time with my family, and that I should relax and take all that time to myself. And that they're sure that my family wants to spend more time with me. And it was a genuinely nice comment that I received from most of you. Most of you are very nice about it. And in response to that comment, if I had responded with a screenshot of my viewer, my fan, my follower, telling me, the Rockstar, to take the weekend off and spend it with my family, if I had screenshotted that and posted it on social media, and then I blocked that viewer and screenshotted that and posted on social media and told them to get out of my life, would you guys think that was a little rude? Would you think that that was a little bit rude? I want to know the opinion. How would you guys feel if I did that to you? If you told me in a genuinely nice way that I should take time off and that I shouldn't be working too hard, and I blocked you and then publicly shamed you on social media, how would you feel? How would you feel? It's rude, right? It's rude. Every time someone says Bitcoin, take a shot. How humiliating for a follower. Right. So I can poetically say I've never blocked anyone for telling me to take time off work. So I can't say, however, that I didn't receive photos in my inbox of that exact action being done by someone. And I can tell you, corgallically? What is that word? I don't know. 100% fact that it happens. Somebody says if I did that to them, they'd get me at the bins. I'd get physical. That's true. So thanks for being the one truly transparent, authentic. Thank you, guys. It's all coming together now. So treating people respectfully. Number one, what I just told you. Number two, somebody, it's gonna circle back to this video in my channel. Somebody that calls you out or confronts you about, I just realized I'm not wearing a watch, that confronts you about your miscomings or your Categorically, yes, that was it. Your shortcomings or your flaws or any of that stuff, automatically labeling them trolls and haters and attacking them and sending other people to attack them, not okay. Number one, if I'm going to attack somebody or call them out on being something like that, I'm going to do it myself. And part of this video is going to cause me to get some backlash from some bigger people who are going to claim that I logged into some troll accounts and trolled them from troll accounts. I can 100% tell you that it was not me. I can't tell you that I don't know who it was, because I do, and I'm not going to lie about that. But I can tell you in the future, I will not play any part in any kind of trolling to anyone's account. If I have something to say about you, like this video, within my legal rights, I'm going to say it to your face, because it's no secret that I'm not friendly with everyone. So let me just put that out, because you know, like that Eminem movie 8 Mile, where he says everything they're going to say about him first so they can't come back on him. Well, that's all they've got to say against me, is that I'm going to troll their accounts with fake accounts. Nope, I'm going to do it for my own account. Did I have something to do with the trolling on fake accounts? Absolutely, I did. Not the Jessica Smith videos. I have no idea who Jessica Smith is, and I love her YouTube channel. I love it. I have nothing to do with that one. The previous fake troll accounts, absolutely. It wasn't me. I do know who it was, and I love it, and it was hilarious. I apologize for being in on it, but it was hilarious. I had to. So that's going to be fun. So yeah, anyways, so let's move on to the other side of treating people nicely, and that's lying to people and deceiving people in order to, one, gain their following so that they will support you when you're being a complete jackass later, and two, lying to them with big, flashy everythings in order to suck money from them without actually helping them. Thank you, whoever just bought a Polymailer, DJ City. Thank you so much. What are these Jessica Smith videos about? Jessica Smith has some YouTube channel that I really like. I'll link it again. Jessica's just a really great YouTuber. Okay, so when you want to treat, and I have no idea who Jessica is, just for full disclosure, I have zero idea who it is. I wish I did. If you're Jessica Smith and you're in the chat, if you're running a troll account, if you're real, I don't even know, please message me, please. It would be grateful. I'd love to know who you are. Anyways, and I won't call you out. Okay, so you should hit Jessica's subscribe button. You should. So the treating people nice extends to the lying and deceiving of them. And when you put something up on the internet that says you made millions of dollars, then you better be able to back it up. And I've called people out on somebody just did, I want your lawyer's number for $2, Paul says. She's in Tampa, so I will have to get you that. I'll get to get you that number. So, so when you put big numbers up that you make millions of dollars, you better be able to back it up. And I've called people out on it, and like, oh, show your tax forms, show you the ownership of the business, blah, 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 blah. The problem is, no, I am Jessica Smith. Cussing is sometimes unavoidable. That's true. People, you don't got to show me your tax returns. But let me clear something up for you guys. There are resellers who claim to make millions of dollars, and you all may be familiar with a friend of ours that lives down the road. He lives in the same neighborhood as Drive Time with Dave, and he does over $1 million a year in sales. He has at one point driven in. I'll just give you guys a clue. In 2017, he's been through. Chris, I'm calling you out on it. Sorry, buddy. Probably over $1 million worth of cars that he buys and trades and buys and trades. You guys saw he was driving the $200,000 Audi, $20,000 Range Rover. He currently has like a $100,000 Porsche, or Ford Raptor, all the things. He has a gorgeous house. He travels, he goes, he does, he spends, he does whatever he wants. Sorry, Chris, Cheryl, sorry. But that's the lifestyle that supports making $1 million. Chris only clears a percentage of that. I'm not going to give out his financial information. It doesn't matter. You guys know what sellers clear. He is a seller to a point. He's a wholesaler. But at that small percentage of profit that he clears, he's got a $10,000, overhead in a building and employees and, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 in bills. The guy has to cover all that. you know, on $1 million, $500,000 of it is overhead before he's even gone. He's got taxes, he's got cost of goods, and he lives the life that he lives. But you've got other people out there claiming huge numbers that can't buy a car. They can't buy a house. What's a Raptor? A Ford Raptor is awesome. And I have no problem. Jessica Smith's in the chat. Jessica's in the chat. Message me after the show, Jessica. That's awesome. So I have no idea who Jessica is, but I want her to message me. I have no problem with people that don't have a nice car, don't have a car like me, or don't have all this stuff. My point is that you don't need to be flashy and have all this. But if you're going to come on the show and you're going to come on the internet and the Instagrams and the Facebooks and claim to have all this money, you better be able to back it up. And it's always the answer. Well, I don't care about flashy cars. I don't have to have a flashy car to prove it. You're right, you don't. But nobody with that amount of money and those kind of sales is going to not buy a dependable vehicle or live in a dependable house. And the point of this lying and deceit is simply to build up a social media following so they can suck money from you. And I can tell you that the claim of being a business owner from some people is lies. They are an employee. When you see these big numbers and they can't back it up, ask yourself why they can't. Ask yourself, if somebody claims to have done millions of dollars in sales, does it look like they live a life like my friend Chris lives down the road, or even remotely close to what I live? And I don't clear millions of dollars. Everybody knows exactly how much money I make. I've said it in a million videos. Or don't brag about money. Right. I have 19 dislikes, so I'm sure that there are some people in this chat that have been mentioned in the chat. Yeah. And if you can't come on the internet and back up your millions of dollars, show us the tax forms. Show us the business ownership paperwork. Show us that you're the owner. Show us a blacked out, redacted tax reform, because I'll be happy in February when I do mine to put it right here on live YouTube showing all my stuff. I got no problem. So anyways, that's the lying, deceitful part. And I hope you guys get that whole lying, deceitful, everything I'm doing, exaggerate every story. I've got big things going on. It's all for social media prominence. It's all for social media glory. It's all to get followers, to get money out of. Each and every one of you is money to the people that do that. What they don't understand is that people watch these big YouTubers and big Gary V's and all this, and they do that. Those guys are rich. They don't need your money. Sure, they make money off you, but they don't need it. It's different. So anyways, that's my little being nice and lying to people chat. While we're on the topics here, if there's anything I'm missing that Jessica or anybody else can put over in the chat over there. If you're going to sell a product, please clean your product and don't lie about it. Please make sure you guys know that that's against eBay policy to sell unwashed clothing. Very, very bad. Very, very bad. Is there things that I'm missing? Somebody tell me in the chat. Is there questions? Are there things I'm not covering? Amy, yes. Dogs That Love You is worth endless money. Yeah, everyone's saying that. Am I going to be starting a Patreon account? No, but if you want to support my channel, watch as many videos as you can. It doesn't cost you anything, or absolutely feel free to join my Facebook VIP group for $15 a month. Thank you guys, all of you that joined the group. I really appreciate it. I'll make it worth your while if you do. Is there drama? Yeah, 360. I am fired up because I'm sick of people that are, my entire point of doing this video is that my viewers and my supporters are being screwed by other areas, and it's reflecting bad on me, and I'm sick, and I need a drink before I say this. I'm sick and tired. See, it makes the happier me. I'm sick and tired of what is the word I'm looking for? It's right there, of privileged feeling. What is that word? When they feel privileged? What is it? It's the word that is privileged feeling. I'm so loose. Entitled. Yes, entitled. Thank you. Entitled. You guys are great. Shut up. I heard that laugh. So other people are already laughing at me, and they're not even 20 feet from me. I'm sick of entitled, better than you, narcissistic. Please look all these words up when I'm done. Narcissistic is a huge word. Denying, bad apples, ruining this platform, Instagram, all the platforms, simply for fame and glory, and not because they actually care about any person that watches, views, or supports any of us. And I'm sick of not being able to speak out and say things. And I'm sick of all of you that are small times, and only small in numbers, small in followers, small in support, not small in voice. Because I promise you guys, if you speak up and you need help, ask me. I will stand up because, well, let's be honest, I feel, and this will be my little narcissistic moment for the night, I feel that I have the largest voice across these platforms. There's people with more followers, of course, but my voice will travel farther, and all of you can raise your voice. I don't want to say scream and yell, but raise your voice with help from me. And this is where I'm kind of putting my foot down, that every single time I see it, and if you don't want to watch me, you don't want to subscribe to me, that's fine. Every time I see it, from now on, I'm going to call it out. I'm going to publicly call it out, and I'm going to make sure that it's based on facts and evidence, and I'm not going to allow people to continue to get screwed, especially the new people that don't know any of this is going on. If you see someone, or you hear of someone, or you find someone who's being carpet ripped out from under them, show them this video. Tell them that they're not alone, and that I will absolutely speak up for them. So I have 500 people watching. I really, really appreciate it. And I have been told by quite a few people that they were taken advantage of or treated rudely and did not speak up simply because of the intimidation of the person they were screwed by. And they were scared to say anything because they were fearful they'd be attacked or publicly shamed or put out on social media. And I hope somebody reaches out, and I may do it myself, to the person on social media who was treated so rudely tonight. I really, really hope somebody reaches out to that person. 1% of my followers are watching. That's true. So, a few people, I'll take some Q&A for a few minutes. A few people had stated about big legitimizing websites doing stories on people. Just so you guys know, I was offered to do an article on a large website. All I had to do was pay them like $50 and they put it out. A couple of sites actually do it for free. It doesn't mean that you're special. There are thousands of freelance writers who do stories. And if they find something on the internet, they'll do a story on it simply to try to get published because they get paid for stories. So they're just pumping out stories. So guys, don't let big flashy numbers or big flashy, impress you. It's not impressing. You want to know what's impressing? When the senior vice president of a Fortune like 50 company is texting you on your cell phone. That's a little bit impressive. And to me, Bob, I love you. It's not impressive to me, but I do appreciate your friendship. K. Rillen, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Thank you. Really, really appreciate it. And then what's not impressive is when a Fortune 50 company tells you you are no longer welcome in their organization. And do you guys want to know the biggest secret of the night? I want you guys to know this. This is not supposed to be public, and I'm not going to make it public, but I am just going to give you guys a hint. Does anyone want to take a guess what I'm about to say? I'm curious if anybody has any idea what I'm about to say. You all know eBay Open was an amazing event, by the way, right? You guys know that. Thank you, Dennis. I really appreciate it. Star used to be a freelance writer. This is true. Absolutely. Does anyone know what I'm about to say about eBay Open? Does anyone know? Any guesses? Ready to buy a Val? I think somebody in the chat. No, Stephanie Purdue. That's wrong. That's wrong. It's exactly the opposite. eBay doesn't like you. No, eBay loves me, actually. I'm going to visit eBay. Stacy, I snuck over the black. No, so cute. My crate was gone. She got it. I am going to be speaking next year, most likely. I just talked to them. No, everybody's. No. Yeah, JT Simmons, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you being in here. Okay, so here's the little mini secret. You guys are all going to be done. eBay Open is very selective with their speakers, and they did reach out to many people. And they did their research on people. And they had originally invited a bunch of us to speak there. And eventually, by the time eBay Open rolled around, it was not long before eBay Open, they changed the roster of speakers. And they changed the roster of speakers because they did some further research and vetting on the speakers. They initially just reach out to people based on following or based on experience. And then once they get together, 10 of you, they've got to narrow it down, and they narrowed it down. And then once they narrow it down to the people they actually want to come, they have to vet them, which means they have to research them into, they have to research them and make sure that they're not bringing on somebody that would negatively impact eBay, essentially. I can say, how do I say this without saying too much? I can say that their further research did not end well for everyone. And the research that they did included interviewing other speakers about their knowledge of other speakers. That's all I think I can say. That's all I think I can say. That's it. eBay's research. Yes, if you're going to speak on eBay's stage, they're going to know everything about you. I promise you. They asked Teresa and Spencer and other people about me, and obviously I ended up on stage. So thank you to whoever they interviewed, Spencer, Teresa, whoever put a good word in for me. Thanks. Appreciate that. If the shoe fits. So all I can say is eBay does a lot of amazing things at eBay Open. And since it's such a huge event, they absolutely want the best of the best. And they only have the best of the best. And they make sure that there will not be any issues. So Colorado Tex, thank you. Hope you're feeling okay, buddy. Yeah, Lisa, yeah. So what happened at Reseller Rally? I was not at the Reseller Rally, so I'm not. Oh, I'm glad you guys brought that up, though. I did hear and watch Chad Goldenfinger Picker's video the other day about Reseller Rally 2018, I guess. Long story short, I guess 2017 didn't go quite as planned. I heard it was a great event. A lot of you guys that watched me went. I was not a part of it, and that's no big deal. There's no secret that I do not have a relationship with the people that run that, and that's okay. It's water under the bridge. Chad and I spoke. I just want to make it public. Chad and I spoke at length. 2 weeks ago, I guess. Chad reached out to me. So I have my disagreements with Chad. I don't agree with everything he says, he does. I do think that Chad's a great person. He's been here for a long time. No one can deny how long he's been around. And I think he has a great business, and everything about Chad as the person, and Chad and Kim and all those is awesome. We just didn't agree on everything, but we talked. We talked at length, and it was a great conversation. I think we've worked out what we had differences in, and I wished him well next year on his rally. Again, whether I go or not is probably possibly, you know, maybe you guys can reach out to Chad and talk to him. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me either way, and that's not to say I'm pushing it aside. I think it's Chad's thing, and I don't want to, you know, really intrude on that, but we did discuss it, and we had a great talk, and it was awesome. And I really do want to say thank you, Chad, for reaching out to me. So Golden Finger Picker, you guys know who he is. He's been here forever. So that was really cool. I did hear that that there were some issues at the rally, primarily in one direction. I heard that. What did I hear? Oh, I heard that they had to 86 an idea of wearing a tiara. Tiara. It's tiara, right? Not tiara. Tiara. What is that? That diamond princess. I don't know. There was some talk about a tiara and like being queen or queen. I need a king hat. Something like that got 86'd. You know, there was just some issues. I'm not going to get, that's Chad's thing. I'm not going to get in there. I'm not going to discuss what Chad and I discussed. I just know that we worked it out. Me and Chad are great. The rally is an event. If you get a chance to go next year, you should certainly go, you know, network, meet people, hang out. It'll be awesome. I don't think that anything Chad did was bad. I think that it was probably an awesome show. He just had some issues that he had to work out. And I think Chad has worked those out. So, yeah. So, oh yeah, Destiny just put it there about, you know, being nice. Not only being nice to your viewers, supporters, and followers, being nice to other resellers. And again, it's going to circle back to I'm being a hater and I'm not practicing what I'm preaching. But guys, listen, if you can't tell this video is not hating and trolling, and this video is serious and video is absolutely on point about what's going on, there's a time for trolling and a time for hating and a time for all that crap that goes on. And there's a time to put a foot down. And I don't really have my foot to put down, so I'm just going to put this down. Enough. And I'm sick of all the people, anybody you see. I mean, please share this video, please. Like, the rally's in Orlando. Hey, that's an hour away from me. Imagine that. Yeah, Quad Crazy Keith, more money in making drama. For some people, there is. There is more money in what they do on social media than there is in relisting and selling. Trust me. I just got here. For any of you that just got here, just replay the video. The rally in Florida next year. Yeah, Chad is from Florida, so I wouldn't doubt that it is in Florida. He lives up in the Panhandle a few hours away, so I wouldn't doubt if it's here. That'd be cool. Anyways, I'm just trying to read your chat a little bit. The diamond thing. If you guys missed that point, Keel, do you know? Never mind. I've done enough. I've said enough. What have I been on for, like 45 minutes? Yeah. Okay, so I sound like I'm babysitting, Patrick? Absolutely not. I'm babysitting the viewers that are loyal to me that I don't want to see get harmed. A Michigan meetup. That Shaq said, I know we as event attendees paid for a hotel room. She didn't stay in, but stayed downtown instead for the first night. I know I got to talk to the hand instead of a hello. Yeah, rude behavior. When is the Rockstar Rally? We might have to do it in Vegas. That's the other thing. If you guys notice, you can pretty much see whenever there's drama, it's almost always in one direction. People will say that I'm a part of it, but I'm only the response to it. I'm not the one over here creating it or doing it or being in the situation. There aren't YouTube channels created to all of the things that I've done. I simply just respond to it when I've had enough. So you can call it drama all you want, but I'm not the one making it. I'm just responding to it. You can just call me the Keemstar of this little mini community, I guess. And I don't want anything like Keemstar. Sorry, Keem, I don't like you. I don't like your channel, but it's just a reference point. Yeah, we should do Vegas. No, say more. Okay, what else should I say? I mean, I think I've covered just about everything. And the social media backlash of this is going to be horrendous because remember, guys, a lot of these people don't follow me. They're not watching this. They may not watch this for a day or two. That's why it's so important that you share this video with them. I don't care about the views. The views, it's going to get views whether you share it or not, whatever. And you know, it's probably going to get flagged for bullying and harassment, which is hilarious because if you falsely flag a video for bullying and harassment, your channel can get striked rather than my channel. So I hope somebody comes after this YouTube channel. God, I hope somebody tries. When they do, and I get to fight it with YouTube, it's on. And because I hit 50,000 subscribers, those people that have less than 50,000 don't know that I just got assigned a direct contact with YouTube. So please, please try to flag my video. I can't wait. If you run into another, oh, right. So this is another story you guys may not know. Many of you might be familiar with our friend Megan Reed. She's the admin in my group, admin in the VIP group. She just is overall a big help and really knowledgeable. So she actually traveled to another city. I guess it was this year. Maybe it was last year. It may have been over a year ago. But anyway, she traveled to another city, and she specifically was going to meet up with another person in this community. She was stood up once she got to the other city. And during the time that she was being stood up, she was watching this person post on social media constantly that they were hanging out with someone else, and they were completely rude and disrespectful. And I do have and have seen the screenshots of it. Just so everyone else knows, I have over 1,000 screenshots / pieces of evidence, not for myself. Y'all send me everything. Trust me, my box gets filled. I've just right-click saved, right-click saved, right-click saved into one little folder. So if at any point it ever comes out that I'm lying or I've got the evidence. Just remember that. Don't try to BS. 30 dislikes, man. Sending over the attack crew already. You guys see what happens? See what happens? Vegas party. Yep. The VIP group is just a Facebook group that I run. I have a free, almost 50,000 member Facebook group. The VIP group is a small paid group where you guys can join and get extra coaching. Joseph, thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Joseph, to you as well and your family. Really, really appreciate it. $5 super chat from Joseph. Yep. Anyways, you guys have a lot of opinions, and I would love. Why is reselling friendship so hard? Angela was, and I'm going to call Angela out and talk. Angela lives near me. You guys may not know. Angela told me not to make this video tonight. And I kind of told her that I just responded and said, I'm doing it. I'm going on. And that was it. Angela, I'm sorry I didn't listen. I appreciate the advice. However, under normal circumstances, there's people that drive me nuts all the time. I don't go making videos about them. But when it's over and over and over and over again, and people are legitimately being hurt, I have to. I'm the only one with a large enough voice and following to help people and make people feel secure enough in speaking out. So, you hard sale lover. You guys, anyone who wanted to see that YouTube channel, my new favorite YouTube channel, I just shared it. Yeah, y'all ain't get ready. Aaron had to scroll up to the comments. See mine. Yeah, a lot of people sending people over here to dislike my video. I don't care. Listen, what they don't know is, let me give it a secret to all you in the chat that are disliking it. Dislikes are engagement on YouTube, and they help me. I get paid more when you dislike my video. Why? Because you came and saw my video, and you engaged with my video. Congratulations, jackass, you helped me. Cheers to the views and the dislikes. I think everyone should go dislike. It's awesome. Or like it, or dislike it, and then like it, or like it, dislike. I don't care which one you do, because every time you hit a button on my channel, I get paid. You guys want the truth? I get paid. So thank you to all you dislikers. Watch, you're going to see all the dislikes drop down because they're going to try to uncheck it now. Idiot. Still got the view. Still got the thumbs up, the thumbs down. I don't care if you thumb sideways up your butt. How about that? God, people are so just, okay, I'm good now. Isn't it funny how when you jump into my chats, you see all these people that are happy-go-lucky, and you jump into other chats and it's just rawr, 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 rawr. Why? Why is it so hard and complicated for people to admit they're wrong and just do the right thing? Do the right thing. Can we have a big hashtag, do the right thing? Or is it just got to be hashtag like, wasn't me? Was that Shaggy song? I'm going to bring that up. Wasn't me. I'm like checking my social media expecting to be like blown up. I'm sure I've got like 1,000 messages. P.S. What's in the cup? Like 60 messages on Instagram. Jesus. Anyways, and that Patrick that called me trashy. I saw Patrick, but I missed it. Haters make me rich. Is that the right thing? No, I'm not buzzed. I'm still only halfway done the first drink, not even. The YouTube should have a thumb sideways. By the way, thank you to all the 500 people that are here. If you want to give it a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. Do right by Casey. Yeah, this is so juicy. I can't handle people being on the internet lying their asses off, exaggerating, being scumbags, being whatever you want to call it. It's all over the web. And yeah, so Michelle Ravel, thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Michelle, as well. Merry Christmas to all of you guys. You're going to see me before Christmas again. Do you guys want to talk Christmas? Do you want to talk something fun, or do you just want to keep talking about this? Do the right thing, right? Smash the like button. I also saw somebody talking about comparing small businesses to, like, I don't know, a huge business. Give me a big business I can use. Stitch Fix. That's a good one. Stitch Fix. That has like 1 million customers. Listen, big companies like Stitch Fix don't give two craps about small companies. There's no comparison. Sprint doesn't give a crap about me. They sued me just because it was fun. Trust me. And if anybody wants to know the ultimate, what I'm trying to get out of this video, I'm not trying to get anything out of this video. I'm trying to let people that are affected by this know that they have a voice, they have support, and I'll be here no matter what. And no one's going to intimidate me into anything. I promise you. The fact that I haven't made this video because I was scared beforehand, it's not because I'm scared or intimidated. It's simply because I have to be cautious. The bigger you are, the bigger target you have. Remember that. I actually have something to lose. I have a lot to lose, actually. It's kind of good. Blue Red Bull. You guys should try it sometime. It's so easy to be nice to people. Super chat from Christopher. Is it Chris or Christopher? Which do you prefer? 10K on the bay with a $10 super chat. You guys know his channel, the same name. Thank you, Chris, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Chris trying to be the big, bright yellow guy in the room. Well, success. Good job, Chris. Chris does have a ton of good information. Go check his YouTube channel out. You'll learn a lot. I don't think I've ever seen Chris be mean to someone. I could be wrong, maybe. But 10K on the bay. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by for a minute. $10. I really appreciate Chris's super chat, and I appreciate Chris. Me and Chris bounce stuff off of each other once in a while, so you definitely go check him out. I think Chris. I think you can safely say Chris will be nice to you when you get into his chats. Chris, you still here? I don't know if he's here. 10 days, cool. John Doe, who got scammed? 10K is awesome. You need some more alcohol. I do. Christopher makes me sound smarter than I am. All right, everybody, from now on, he's Christopher Lynn. Christopher Lynn, cheers. I need more alcohol. Kate, they said I need more alcohol. Wade's Ventures. You guys checked out Wade. Wade's got a YouTube channel too and a big Instagram. Wade's Ventures. Make sure you take your fancy smartphones that we all have. Take a picture of these guys so you don't forget to follow them later. If they're in your phone, you'll remember. Chris and Wade's Ventures. Patrick. Oh, what's going on? We're just going to block you. Wow! Block hammer. I haven't had to block anyone in a while. Goodbye. Gone. Patrick, gone. Sorry. What up, Lindsay and Lindsay. It's Lindy. What? I did say Lindsay. And Terry and Chris and Wade's Ventures all in the chat. Wade, thank you so much for that. And thank you so much to Chris at 10K for the $10 super chat. And Wade for the $20. I really appreciate it. Whoa! Wade with a $50. What are you doing, Wade? Merry Christmas to Wade. And now you definitely have to. I'm going to have to give him some shout outs on Instagram, Twitter, the whole thing. Let me get a picture for these guys. I'm going to shout them out on social media. This is Wade and Chris, and I'll shout anyone else out that does that too as well. Let me get a picture of this. I'll send this out on social media, you guys. Thank you so much, Wade. You didn't have to do that. Merry Christmas to you. Make sure you guys do go check him out, and make sure you guys do go check out Chris as well. So thank you, Wade. $70 total from Wade and the 10 from Chris. As soon as the video's over, guys, I'll put you out on social media. Thank you so much. What are the super chats? Super chats are just exactly what they are. They become super. They go up to the top. And depending on how much of the super chat, how big the super chat you give is, how much money, it will stay up longer than that. I do not have a Bitcoin wallet. I'm sorry, guys. Can someone tell you what trolling is? It's being mean. Lines have been drawn. No, there's no lines in the sand. I am me, and if you cross me, there doesn't need to be lines in the sand. It simply is, don't come at me, bro. Don't come at me. That's 15 lattes. I don't drink lattes, but yeah. I should take my money and buy crypto and Bitcoin. What's Jessica Smith's channel? Jessica's just a new YouTuber that somebody sent me the link to, and I just checked it out a few days ago. It's pretty cool. What's a $100 super chat look like? Wade, don't do it, buddy. I appreciate it, but no one do the 100. Just the other day, Steven Fielder sent a $100 super chat. Steven Fielder did, so he knows what it looks like. Yeah. I'm just trying to hustle and make a living. Yeah, and see, that's the whole thing. If it wasn't for people treating people disrespectfully and doing all the negative things that create problems for other resellers, this would never have to happen. We could all just sit around and resell and make money and help each other out, and that's all I'm trying to do. But, man, it's so hard when people are just jerkasses. Scott says he gave 50 cents via super chat and it didn't show up. I appreciate it, Scott. Thanks for the 50 cents if you sent it. I need a loan to super chat. Good night, Kelly. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Yeah. It looks like 40% of 100. Thanks, Google. Thank you all, though, for the likes, the big thumbs up. Make sure you share the video. Stacy Dillinger with an interesting point of view. Yeah, make sure you don't learn from the wrong people. Destiny, great point. You know, I'm not right on everything. I'm not perfect, but I certainly don't block people for a difference of opinion. The only thing I block people for is when they're ass. What word did we use earlier? Ass clowns? Yeah, so anyways, buying trying to get people to send gifts. Okay, so this is a good point Christopher Martin just made. A lot of people on YouTube, you'll see that they have P.O. boxes and they ask people to send them stuff, or they say something like, man, I wish I had the latest, greatest microphone, and all of a sudden 20 microphones show up. So it's a tactic that social media people use as kind of a sympathy thing to goat people into sending them things. And it's almost like some people post on social media 101, like they've read a book about how to do it. I swear to God they did. And that tactic has been used. I've seen it used where they play a poor me, pity me, and in response, and we'll call them what they are, sheeple, the sheep, send them stuff. And so I believe recently that's probably happened. It probably happens all the time. Rally Roots are amazing people. Who told you that? Who'd you get your information from? Ryan and Allie? Yeah, a lot of stuff happens on Instagram. It doesn't happen on YouTube. Remember that, guys. A lot of bad things happen on Instagram. Good night, Terry, if you're leaving. I didn't see that. I do block people, but it's when they get rude. Yeah. Who said that Ryan and Allie were good people? Did anyone get that information from somewhere? Anybody? 10K on the base says he's Switzerland. You are not your California. I know better. The best Friday night ever. Yeah, I'm going to discuss, Lisa, I'm going to discuss that too. Everyone said that Ryan and Allie were good people. Man, I'm going to have to do a video about Ryan and Allie. You guys want me to do a video and expose Ryan and Allie? Should I do it? What do you guys think? Anybody? Expose them for what they really are? I could do it. They do live down the road from me. I know all the inside information. Rally Roots are bad too. So the truth about, does everyone want the truth about Ryan and Allie? Everybody want the truth? Everybody? Anybody? Ryan and Allie are amazing, awesome people. I had you all scared. See that? Ryan and Allie are good people. They live down the road. We've hung out with them. We're going to hang out with them. Ryan invited us to a wine place, a wine restaurant place, bar place, just last week. We already had plans. Ryan, I'm really sorry that we didn't go. We will make it up to you. We will hang out with you. Ryan and Allie are awesome. You guys got good information. Go check them out. Rally Roots. Everyone thought that I was trolling them. No, Ryan and Allie are awesome. Those of you that don't know, they do literally live like 5 minutes down the road. So, got him. No, they're amazing. You can't fake good. I want to go to Keel and Curly too. Christy must have got an invite to Keel and Curly because that's where Ryan and Allie invited us to. Everyone got scared. Yeah, the only hate that I have for Ryan and Allie is Allie scaring me at the store. I still owe her for that, by the way. We'll do some more thrift wars with Ryan and Allie. Did Allie get back for scaring you? Yeah, I'm gonna get her. I trolled her. I trolled him. Mostly fantastic. Yeah, I get along with everyone, and I've had disagreements with like Chad, and I think that Chad had some influence into him. I can't speak for Chad. Let me not even do that. But like I said, we worked that out. Outside of that, man, there's only one or two people really that I just can't deal with. I just can't do. So. People were about to unsub for me because I was going to call out Ryan and Allie. We're going to get together with Ryan and Allie in 2018 for sure. You guys are asking for it. I'll show them some screenshots of this, and we'll do it. They are awesome. They're amazing. 10K claiming to be Switzerland. He's California. Don't let him lie to you. Your heart was going to be broken. No. People said I scared the crap out of them. Very important question I need to answer on the air. Okay, what is it? What's the question I need to answer on air? Shout out to Ryan and Allie's anniversary, by the way. Yes, what is it, 4 years? I saw the picture of their wedding in, was in another country, right? Do I prefer the word pans or jeans? Jeans. Jeans indeed. Yeah, Ryan and Allie had a 4-year wedding anniversary. I think they got married. Oh, pants or jeans? Jeans. I use the word jeans. For jeans, if they're pants, pants. Use both. I will be back in Minnesota in July. I've heard the Charlotte thing is good from Jason. Oh, they got married in Lakeland, Africa? I thought they got married in Africa. It was in Florida? Maybe it was in Florida. Wedding was in Florida at the safari park. That's right. It just looks like another country. Yeah, people staying neutral. There's several people that stay neutral, and man, you gotta pick sides. It's not a high school thing, but shoot, you can't. If you stand next to stuff that's bad, it just doesn't look good, man. It's a bad look. I have not watched the wedding video yet. I got the notification. Obviously, I follow them. I'm subscribed to them. I saw it. I think the thumbnail of them, and I haven't got a chance to watch it, but I will watch it tonight. I do. Yeah, and so, yeah, stuff I can't really say live. There was something else I was going to discuss. There was one other thing, and I can't remember what it is now. I just had it. I discussed the gifts showing up to social media people. There was one other thing, and now I can't remember. Crap. I can say the birds of a feather, the people you surround yourself with. If you see the people that there are issues with, they're always the ones that are together. That's kind of another clue. The people that start to see the issues distance themselves, and you'll see that. Somebody just said something about not being able to keep friends or not being able to keep the same circles. Right, because they distance themselves. People find out the truth. So MP Moore 7787788. Mike Moore. Mike, can you email me at rockstarflipper@gmail.com? It'd be a lot easier because this chat will go away. If you want to shadow me for a day, come to Florida, hang out. Allie didn't have her awesome purple hair, and Ryan had sleeves. Oh, goodness. Ryan with sleeves on and Allie without her purple. Yeah, you know what? A lot of you guys make fun of hair colors around here. Allie's hair is on point. She's got it made. I don't care about people having colored hair. That's awesome. That's not my point. Yeah, you can certainly go on eBay and look at the shill bidding. I do get a lot of cool gifts. In fact, that gift came from California. That came from 10K. A lot of you guys may not know that. The top up here above my head, the Rockstar sign. I got 2 of them. I got one from Chris, and I got one from another viewer of mine, and they're still in here. I do get gifts. I don't ask for them. People ask me for my address, and they send me stuff, which is super cool. I got to send Chris something. He was super nice to send me that. I had a great idea for something to send Chris, and I'm gonna have to get it done. So, what's up, Alphabet? Yeah, Angela's got to. Angela, you got to message me when you want to go. Angela, we can go and we can all go together. I mean, you can call Ryan and Allie. We can put it all together. Callie's a hoot. Yeah, Callie's super nice. We met Callie. She's awesome. Mike says he's emailed me. Mike, I clear my emails. Email me at rockstarflipper@gmail.com, and I'll certainly get to that email tonight. I'm looking at emails right now. I don't see any email. Oh, there's Mike Moore. Mike, I got an email from you at 7:55, 8 p.m. tonight. So that was right before I went on just a little while ago. So I will respond, Mike, to your email tonight. I will email you tonight. If you want to send me something, you don't have to. If you insist, message me on Facebook or email me at rockstarflipper@gmail.com, and I'll send you out the mailing address. I do not use my actual real address. I use another address, which is our business address. We had an office, but it just was a pain driving to because it was so far. And so we have another place where you can send stuff that I'll get it. So you can just email me or message me and I'll give it to you. Anyways, Catherine says, Catherine's Closet. What's up, Catherine? That you can send her anything. She's not picky like 10K. Yeah, Michelle, we're going to do a South Florida, Miami reseller meetup this year, about halfway through the year. I'll send you my PG&E bill. That sounds like an electric bill. Only if I can send you my car payment, please. It does. Lori Groen just made a good point. The more subscribers people get, it goes to their head. It's true. Social media statuses and followers and numbers and money and fame can go to people's head. That's for sure. It's a good point. Can someone bounce this Isaac dude? Yep, got him. Thank you. He's history. Oh, I just removed it. I got to block him. Okay, there we go. He's gone. Thank you. Whoa, just zoomed in. Okay, so my email is rockstarflipper@gmail.com. So before I do close the video, I just want you to know that some of the stuff that I've said is going to come out as being a hater and troll, and the people are watching this video. It's obvious by 38 dislikes. If they're not watching it now, they'll watch it later. And I guess my closing message and the thing I want to say is that I haven't used any names. I haven't used any specific anythings. What's been said in the chat is said by people that I can't control. And I had some respect by not calling out names, which I could have done. I could have went to war. Just consider this a little battle. And long story short, I don't want a war. I will go to war if I have to. But what I want is the respect that the viewers and the followers give us to be given to them. They look up to us. They idolize us in some cases. They learn from us. They value us. And at the end of the day, we have to value them back, because without those followers, Rockstar Flipper doesn't exist. There's no YouTube channel. There's no views. There's no Instagram. There's no eBay. There's no anything really. And without all of you guys, there's no reseller community at all. You guys are the community. We're just 4 or 5 or 6 or 10 people. There's 400 or 500 or 600,000 of you guys. So, yep. Rag1602, just so you guys know, do you guys know, she was the only Rockstar Flipper t-shirt wearer at eBay Open in a sea of Thrifting Beach, the Thrifting Beach Jason T. Smith group. They all had their t-shirts on, and she was wearing one of my shirts. So she was so cute and so awesome. Thank you. Next year, we're going to have a ton of Rockstar shirts in Vegas. Just FYI. Anyways, I'm just a lady who sells stuff on eBay. Nobody's special. Right. As a whole, as an individual, none of us are special. We're not any better than any of you guys. The fact that we came on here and built a following and got you guys to watch us, that just means that we did that. That doesn't make us any better. And to treat people like we are better than you simply because we're on the internet is honestly disgusting. Just a thought. So, P.O. Box is the most. I'm the real yeah, with the real Jessica Smith, please stand up. Aaron, I'll have to get you one. But anyways, last little link to Jessica's YouTube channel if you guys want to visit it. She's got a good set of YouTube channels, videos. Anyways, you're famous to me. No fame, just a following. It's different. It's very, very different. Tom Cruise is famous. We're just YouTubers. Okay, guys, appreciate you watching. So many of you guys here, 460 people. We were at 520 at the peak. That's awesome. That is probably one of the largest shows I've had on my own. I've had similars with other people, but I'm going to let you guys go back. It's 11:45. I'm going to finish this drink. I'm going to relax. I'm going to lay in bed. I'm going to hang out. I'm going to hang out with the dogs, chill in the new bed. First night on it. Last night was the first night, right? First night sleeping on it. Comfortable. However, the mattress pad, the sheet falls off of it. Anybody has any great tips on keeping a sheet on a mattress protector on a mattress without it sliding off? Please recommend it. I would love it. Leave in the comment section. Leave any comments you want in the comment section. I am going to approve them all night. Leave your comments. Please leave your comments. And if you're watching this video and you feel hopeless, helpless, too small to do anything, you've been taken advantage of, you want help, you want a voice, not only do you have my voice, you have all of these people's voices. So remember that. You're not alone. Merry Christmas to all of you. I will see you before Christmas, so I'll wish you Merry Christmas again. If I don't, Merry Christmas to you. And I hope to see all of you this weekend. Got a couple of shopping trips to make. Wish me luck. I wish all of you the best. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your family, your friends, whoever's with you. And I'll see you real soon. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for supporting this video. Good night, everyone.